Welcome back. It was a comment that struck out with baseball fans in Toronto and across the country during the Jays series against Baltimore. An American broadcaster questioned how much Canadians know about the game. Here's CTV's John Vanavali-Rao.
After sweeping the Baltimore Orioles, the Blue Jays continue to be one of the best teams in baseball, almost certainly destined for the playoffs.
Very excited. I love their chances.
Hey guys, it's Brian Roberts here.
But on Friday, this former Orioles second baseman and now broadcast color commentator took a swing at Canadian fans after the crowd in Toronto booed a pickoff attempt by the Orioles pitcher, who was trying to keep the Blue Jays base runner from stealing second. Brian Roberts saying this on air.
Sometimes we had some major questions about the baseball IQ of some Canadians here and there.
He didn't think the fans should boo, since new rules limit pickoff attempts. But on social media, Canadians reacted, noting pickoff attempts being booed happens at every ballpark.
That's what made it really bizarre for Brian to say that, because that's something that all home fans do.
What also made it bizarre is that the Orioles have a losing record and much smaller crowds at home. Still, Roberts went on to say this about Canadians.
I think, at times it felt like maybe they enjoyed or they knew a little bit more about hockey than baseball.
The Blue Jays having fun with the comments, crediting high IQ fans for having a winning record at home. And Blue Jay Ernie Clement, who's American, told the Toronto Star, "The more I play here and the more I get to know the people of Toronto, the more I gain a respect for what they know about baseball."
We know a lot about hockey, but we know just as much about baseball. We're a very intelligent group here in Canada.
And during a broadcast on Sunday, Roberts changed course and said he was sorry.
I hope that they will accept my sincere apology for what I said on the air the other day.
As for Blue Jays fans, they're now focused on the last 2 weeks of the regular season and hoping to show America in the playoffs just how baseball-mad Canadians can be. John Vanavali-Rao, CTV News, Toronto.
This weekend's back-to-back Morgan Wallen concert attracted more than 114,000 fans. Wallen made his Edmonton debut Friday, walking out with a roaring crowd alongside Oilers captain Connor McDavid. The city says 53,000 fans attended the show. Saturday was a sellout with 61,000 fans. City officials say they've been planning for these shows since January and say overall they were a success. And finally tonight, Adam finds out how a Navy veteran was inspired to overcome adversity by being of service creatively on the Sawaski sign-off.
Yvonne LaHoo doesn't need to watch a classic war movie on his phone.
My God, it was so well done.
To remember how the longest day inspired him as a kid to craft discarded cardboard into toy tanks.
And I would put a firecracker and make it realistic. I would blow the tank apart.
Yvonne never outgrew his interest in the military, and at 19, enlisted in the Navy.
So I've never seen the ocean before, and this would be a great thing to see the world.
While he proudly served at sea for the next 30 years, Yvonne started struggling after he retired.
I was suffering from trauma and PTSD. My brain started playing tricks on me.
Until he happened upon this picture of a Second World War ship that he couldn't get out of his head.
Wow. The ship was named after my own town, and I didn't know about this.
But Yvonne did feel, for the first time in a long time, inspired.
I says, I'm going to build it.
Had you ever built anything like this before?
No.
So he thought of how he once was as a kid, before contacting a naval museum, requesting a copy of the ship's blueprints, and started handcrafting countless components from wood and began building a boat from scratch.
The light bulb comes on, and I says, yes, and it works.
And after spending almost 500 hours in his garage, Yvonne felt transformed.
I was pretty amazed with myself on how it turned out.
So he made 8 more, supporting his recovery and inspiring a renewed sense of purpose through service.
To build as many lost or forgotten Canadian warships and bring them back to life.
And now Yvonne's donating his first model to his hometown and the others to museums to honor the sailors who worked on them and inspire the civilians served by them.
They all have a story to be told.
Adam Sawatsky, CTV News, Surrey.
That's our news for this evening. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow at 6.